Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Knowledge of Friends. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and this is your class 25th. And as you know that we had done your 224th classes of the sessions in arithmetical ability, where we had completed your operations on numbers and LCM and SCF of numbers, decimal fraction. And this is the fourth topic, which is of arithmetical ability, is your simplification, that we have talked about it. In simplification we had done your 211th question in the last classes. So today we will go ahead and we'll start with the 212th questions here. Before starting with this, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers. Please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So of 212th question, we'll start with the sessions here. The question is, a student was asked to find the value of 3 by 8 of a sum of money. The student made a mistake by dividing the sum by 3 by 8 and thus got an answer which exceeded the correct answer by rupees 55. So the correct answer was that what we have to find out. And with reference towards the options for this, we have is rupees 9, rupees 18, rupees 24 and rupees 64 here. Let's go ahead. So just first I will write it down the question for you, and then after that we'll proceed with the solution. A student was asked to find the value of 3 by 8 of a sum of money. The student made a mistake by dividing the sum by 3 by 8 and thus got an answer so that they got the answer here on that which exceeded the correct here that which exceeded the correct answer by rupees 55. So the correct answer was, so the options for this we have, as I told you, rupees 9 and rupees 18, rupees 24 and rupees 64. So let's go ahead with the solution for this as well. And that we have, let the sum be x, let the sum be x, rupees x, then 8 upon 3x minus 3 upon 8 upon 3x, and then we have here minus 3 upon 8x equals to 55. 64, that is x minus 9x equals to 55 into 24. Further it will be x equals to 55 into 24 upon 55. 55 and 55 being cancelled it out, we'll get 24. So the correct answer equals to rupees, which we had let it 3 by 8 into x, so that is x we have 24. So here 8 ones are 8 and 8 threes are 24, 3 threes are, that is 9. So rupees 9, that will be the correct correct answer here for this question as well. Let's go ahead with another one, and that is the another important question that we have to talk about it. The question we have as follows, that is also an important one as I told you. So this is the question here, which is 213th question of the session. The question is, if we multiply a fraction by itself and divide the product by its reciprocal, the fraction thus obtained is 18, in our mixed fraction 1826 by 27. The original fraction we have to find out. For that we have an option 8 upon 27, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, and none of these here. So let's go ahead. If we multiply a fraction by itself and divide the product by its reciprocal, the fraction thus obtained is 1826 upon 27. The original fraction is, so as I told you the options here, 8 upon 27, 1 whole upon 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, and none of these. So that we have to go ahead. So here we go ahead with the solution for this, and that is, you have let the fraction be a upon b, then a upon b into a upon b, that is divided by b upon a, which is equals to 512 upon 27. So with the same cases here, it is that is here we will be going ahead, that is a upon b into a upon b, as it is mentioned here. This is b upon a. When we will remove this divided sign, we will just reciprocal it, and instead of divided sign we have a multiply sign, and that will be reciprocal, so it will be a upon b itself. Then after that, what you can see here, that is equals to 512 upon that is your 27. So a is written here 1 2 3 times, and b is as well written as 3 times. So we can just write it on a by b cube here. So a by b cube, is that clear? And then after that, as you can see, for the 27, 3 3 is a 9 and 9 3 is a 27. So we'll just say that it will be the cube of 3. And for the another one that we have here is your 508 is a 64, and 64 8 is your 512. So that is your, you can say that this is will be 8, and that will be the whole cube. So you can say the 8 upon 3 whole cube here, and this is being the same as you can see. So a will be equals to 8, and b equals to 3, and a by b we can say that 8 by 3 is equals to 2 upon 3, that is 3 2s are 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 by 3 that will represent, and that is in the form of mixed fraction, and here that will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead and further, and that is the another question we have to talk about it. The another question we have here is your 214th question of the session. The question we have is that the marks scored in an examinations are converted from 50 to 10 for the purpose internal assessment. The highest marks were 47 and the lowest marks were 14. The difference between the maximum and the minimum internal assessment score. This is being asked of SSC examination paper, and that is also an important with respect towards competition wise. The options for this we have 3.3, 4.8, 6.6 and 7.4. Let's go ahead for that. the marks scored in an examination are converted from 50 to 10 for the purpose of internal assessment. The highest marks were 47 and the lowest were 14. The difference between the maximum the maximum and the minimum internal assessment scores is, this has been asked in SSC examination paper. That is also an important paper respect to its competition wise. The options we have 3.3, 4.8, 6.6 and 7.4. Let's go ahead for the solution for this as well, which we have. For the solution here that we have maximum internal assessment score, maximum internal assessment score equals to 47 upon 50 into 10, so that we can say here, which is 0 being cancelled by 0, 10 ones are 10 or 10 fives are 50, and then we will cancel it out, 5 ones are 5, 5 nines are 45, बचा 2 पॉइंट लगाएंगे 0 बढ़ाएंगे and that is your 5 fours are 20, so it is 9.4. The answer will get here for the maximum internal assessment score is 9.4. If you cannot do directly, I will just do for you all, that is 5 being divided by 47, so 5 nines are 45 will get 2, and then 0.0, 5 fours are 20, and that will get here 0, so that is 9.4 will be the right answer for the maximum internal assessment score. Let's go ahead with minimum here, that is minimum internal assessment score equals to 14 upon 50 into 10, so 10 ones are 10, 10 fives are 50, so 14 upon 5 we have, we'll just cancel it out, we'll just do the division part here, so 14 and 5, so 5 here and here 14, 5 2s are 10, so that is 40, point लगाएंगे 0 बढ़ाएंगे, 5 8s are 40, it will be cancelled out, so the answer will get is your 2.8. That will be the right answer for this question as well. So for the required difference, what they had told you, the difference between the maximum and the minimum internal assessment score, so yes, we'll go for that as well. So required difference equals to 9.4 minus 2.8, so 14 में 8 जाएगा is was 6, and then we'll have 8, that is 8 में 2 गया is your 6, so that is 6.6 will be the right answer for this question here. Now we will be going ahead with another question, that is your 215th question of the session, and that is also a very important question here for when you are solving it out. So let's go ahead for that as well. So the question we have, that is the 215th question, is your, that is one third of the Rahul's saving in a national savings certificate is equals to the one half of the saving in the public provident fund. If he has rupees 1,50,000 as a total saving, how many has he saved in public provident fund? This has been asked in bank PO question paper as well, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. The options we have is rupees 30,000, rupees 50,000, rupees 60,000, and rupees 90,000. So let's go ahead with the question, that is 215th question of the sessions here. So 215th question of the session, and the question we have, one third of Rahul's saving so one third of Rahul's saving here, that we have. So one third of Rahul saving in national savings certificate is equals to one half of his saving in public provident fund if he has rupees 1,50,000 as total savings. How much has he saved in public provident fund? That we have, and this has been the question which has been asked in your bank PO question paper. The options for this we have rupees 30,000, rupees 50,000, rupees 60,000, and rupees 90,000 here. Let's go ahead for the solution for this as well. So for that we have, let saving in NSC, which is National Savings Certificate, and PPF, which is your Public Provident Fund, be rupees X and rupees 1,50,000 minus X respectively. So 1 by 3x equals to 1 by 2, 1,50,000 minus x, that is x by 3 plus x by 2 equals to 75,000. 5x upon 6 equals to 75,000. X equals to 75,000. Multiply 6 whole upon 5, which is equals to 90,000. Here for that same state, and in the same cases we'll go ahead further, which is saving in public, provident fund equals to rupees 1,50,000 minus 90,000 is equals to rupees 60,000. So that will be the right answer here. Rupees 60,000 is the right answer. That's saved in the public provident fund as rupees 60,000 here. Now we'll go ahead with 216th question of the sessions, that what we have to talk about it, and a window which is also an important one here. So let's go ahead with 216th question of the session here. So on the same cases, all these questions were very important and you have to go ahead. So the question we have here is your 216th question. The question states that, if I'm going ahead in a detail, the question states that in a family that the father took 1/4 of the cake and he had 3 times as much as each the other members had, and the total number of family members is that we have to find out. The total number of the family we have to find out. Options we have 3, 7, 10 and 12. So first we'll go ahead with the question and then we'll detail about it. The solution we'll talk about it. So here, in a family, the father took 1/4 of the cake and he had 3 times as much as each of the other member had. The total number of the family members is, so in that case the options we have 3, 7, 10 and 12. Let's go ahead for the solution for this as well, and that we have, let there be x plus 1 members, then father share equals to 1/4 share of each other members, that is equals to 3/4x. Then we have 3/4x equals to 1/4. 4x equals to 36, and then x equals to 9. So hence total number of family members equals to 10. Okay, x plus 1 will head let it. If x is 9, then x plus 1, 9 plus 1 is 10 here. The answer will be 10 here. Now we'll go ahead with another question, and that is your 217th question of the session, and even though that what we have to talk about it, which is also an important one here. Let's go ahead. 217th question of the session that we have to talk about it. The question is here, that is waiter salary consists of his salary and tips, and during 1 week his tips were 5/4 of his family salary. What fraction of his income came from tips here? The options we have 4/9, 5/4, 5/8 and 5/9. So that will do it, and even though that is also an important questions here. So here the question is, a waiter salary consists of his salary and tips during 1 week. His tips were 5/4 of his salary. What fraction of his salary, of his income, came from tip? The options we have, as I told you, and 4/9, 5/4, 5/8 and 5/9. So for that we will do it and we'll find it out as well, and that the solution for this we have. Let salary rupees X, then tip equals to rupees 5/4x, total income rupees x plus 5/4x, which is equals to rupees 9x upon 4. 4 यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई होगा तो 4x plus 5x, that is 9x upon 4. So required fraction equals to 5x upon 4 into 4 upon 9x. So here 4 will cancel it out, and x will be cancelled out. So the answer will be the 5/9. So required fraction will be the 5/9, and that will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead, and that is another question here, which is another question, which is your 218th question of the sessions as well. So on the same behalf of it, that what we have to go ahead, and here a sum of rupees 1360 has been divided among A, B, C such that A gets 2/3 of what B gets and B gets 1/4 of what C gets. So B shares is, we have to find out the B's share, and this has been asked in your math examination paper, and that is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Options for this we have is rupees 120, rupees 160, rupees 240 and rupees 300. So let's go ahead with that as well. So here we go ahead. The question is, a sum of rupees 1360 has been divided among A, B and C such that A gets 2/3 of what B gets and B gets 1/4 of what C gets. B's share is that what we have to find out. This has been asked in your math examination paper. This is also an important paper respect towards competition wise. Options for this is 120, 160, 240 and 300, and that what we have to talk about it. So let's go ahead for that as well. The options for this we have, solution will do it, but we'll do it here. 218 solution we have. So that is, let's C's share equals to rupees X, then B's share equals to rupees X by 4, and A's share equals to rupees 2 by 3 into X by 4 that we have for that, and 2 by 3 into X by 4 here. So we just cancel it out by 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, so that we have rupees X by 6 here. So here X upon 6 plus X upon 4 plus X equals to 1360. It will give 17X upon 12 equals to 1360. So that X equals to 1360 into 12 upon 17, and this is being cancelled it out, and further we will be going ahead. We'll find rupees 960, that is 960. So hence B's share is equals to rupees 960 upon 4, that is rupees 240 will be the right answer. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 1 carry, 4 4s are 16 and 0. So that is 240 will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we will be going ahead with 219th question of the sessions here, and that is also an important one. So let's go ahead for that as well. 219th question of the session. The questions for this we have here, what we have to talk about it. The question is, 3 friends had dinner at a restaurant. When the bill was received, Amita paid 2 by 3rd as much as Veena paid, and Veena paid 1 by 2 as much as Tanya paid. What fraction the bill did Veena pay? So the options for this we have 1 by 3rd, 3 by 11th, 12 by 31 and 5 by 8. So which we have to find it out as well. So here we go ahead with the question. 3 friends had dinner at a restaurant. When the bill was received, Amita paid as much as Veena paid, and Veena paid 1 by 2th as much as Tanya paid. What fraction the bill did Veena pay? The options we have 1 by 3rd, 3 by 11, 12 by 13 and 5 by 8 that we have to talk about it, and which is also a very important questions here and on the same cases. So let's go ahead for that, and that we have is your 219th question of the sessions here. So let Tanya's share let's Tanya share equals to rupees X, then Veena's share rupees X by 2, Amita share rupees 2 by third into x by 2. So 2 being 2 cancelled, we'll get x by 3 rupees x upon 3. Total bill equals to rupees x plus x by 2 plus x by 3, which is equals to rupees 11x upon 3. So 11 of x upon 6. So here required fraction equals to x upon 2 into 6 upon 11x. So here 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6, and this x being cancelled out with this, so that will be get 3 upon 11. That will be the right answer for this question here. Now we will be going ahead with the 220th question of the session, which is also a very important question here. The required fraction, as I pointed out, that is 3 upon 11. That will be the right answer with this question here. Now we'll go ahead with another one, and that is the another question here, and that is your 220th question of the sessions. So 220th questions of the sessions is 1/4 of the tank holds 135 liters of water. What part of the tank is full of if it contains 180 liters of water? This has been asked in SSC examination paper. The options for this we have 1/6, 1/3, 2/3 and 2/5. So let's go ahead. 1/4 of a tank holds 135 liters of water. What part of the tank is full if it contains 180 liters of water? This has been asked in your SSC examination paper. That is also an important paper respect towards the competition wise, that what we have to talk about it. The options for this is 1/6, 1/3, 2/3 and 2/5. And as I told you, this has been asked in SSC examination paper, so that is also an important paper respect towards your competition wise. So let's find it out. Let the capacity of the tank be x liters, then 1/4x equals to 135, x equals to 135 into 4, which is equals to 540. So required fraction equals to 180 upon 540. So for that we will be cancelling it out as well, and that will find it out for the solution for this as well. 0 being cancelled by 0, 18 ones are 18 and 18 threes is your 54. So 1/3 will be the right answer for this question here. Now we will be going ahead for the another one, and that is the another question here, and that is the last question of the session as well, that will end up with, and that is your the another question is your 221th question of the session here. And for that we have a question: a tank is 2/5 full, and if 16 liters of water is added to a tank, it becomes 6/7 full. So the capacity of the tank that we have to find out here, and that what we have to go ahead as well. So here we go ahead, and that what we have to find out, and as I told you the questions here, so on the same basis here. So the question we have here: a tank is 2/5 full, and if 16 liters of water is added to the tank, it becomes 6/7 full. Then the capacity of the tank you have to find out. This is the last question, as I told you, of the session, and that is options. We have 28 liter, 32 liter, 35 liter and 42 liter. So we'll go ahead, which is your a tank is 2/5 full if 16 liters of water is added to the tank it becomes 6/7 full. The capacity of the tank is that we have to find out the options that I told you here as well, which is your 28 liters, 32 liters, 35 liters and 42 liters as well, that we have to go ahead, and for that we have a solution for this as well. So here for the required fraction, and that we will go ahead. So let the capacity of the tank here, let the capacity of the tank be x liters, 6/7 x minus 2/5 x equals to 16, 30x minus 14x equals to 16 into 35, where that is equals to 16x equals to 560, and here for that the x equals to 35. The answer we'll get is your 35 here. So here we will end up with, and first of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers, please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information as well, and you will find out each and every video there in through the playlist as well. As I told you about that we had completed the sociology field that we had completed, and on the same case अगर मैं बात करती हूँ तो like sociology हमने complete कर लिया है, and we had dealing with the software engineering. In the same case for the software engineering, if I am going ahead, so software engineering में हमने unit 1 and unit 2 complete कर लिया है, and after that we had completed unit 3rd as well, and we will surely start with the unit 4th. We had started with software testing and we will complete it in the next coming class as well. After that, if I'm talking about the reasoning here, so here we had completed in reasoning, we had completed the verbal reasoning, which is your general mental ability, and the logic reasoning, which we had completed here. And in the non-verbal reasoning, if I'm going ahead, so here we had completed more than 1000 questions of series, 500 questions for analogy, 500 questions for the classification, and other than that, if I'm going ahead, we had started with analytical reasoning here as well. After that, if I'm talking about, we are dealing with the chemistry of the class 12, and that is for important for the academic as well as the competition as well, because that is in NCERT we are dealing with. And in terms of quantitative aptitude, if I'm going ahead, here we had that arithmetical quantitative aptitude has been divided into two sections, which is arithmetical ability and the interpretation data. In the arithmetical ability, we had completed the operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fraction and simplification we are dealing with, which is your 4th topic, and that is we had done your 221 questions here as well in this class. After that, we will be starting with squares root and cube root, and then averages, and then problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and system, time and distance, problems on trains, boards and streams, alligations or mixtures, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume, surface area, races, games of skills, calendar, clocks, stocks and shares, that is your stocks and shares, permutation and combination, probability, True discount, banker's discount, heights and distance, admin art in series as well. In interpretation data interpretation, which we have to cover up in the next, that is in the next section here, that is of arithmetical ability, is what we have to cover up is your tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graph. So here we will end up with, first of all, it's a huge request from my side to all the viewers, please go through with the subscribe button and please like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So thanks to all those viewers, those who had subscribed our channel, and those who had supported us, those who had visited our channel, those who had liked our channel. So thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.